G'day, how's it going, brothers and sisters? Thank you very much for joining us here for round 4 of the NRL Telstra Premiership coverage on Rugby League 26, played on PC with your Aussie Don, the Godfather. G'day and thanks for joining us. We're heading to Suncorp Stadium for the Battle of Brisbane. This is the big one. The Brisbane Broncos taking on the Redcliffe Dolphins. Let's see who wins this Battle of Brisbane this time around. Two Titans go to war. Let's see who wins. Like and subscribe to Australia Worldwide Entertainment today. All comments will be held for review.
A very good evening. I'm Andrew Voss. We're coming to you from Suncorp Stadium as we bring you this match between the Broncos and the Dolphins. We're high in the grandstands to watch this one, and alongside me is Cameron Smith. Well, Cameron, the favourites will have to be very careful here. This isn't as clear-cut as it seems.
Pleasure to be here, Bossy. The Broncos will be happy to be back in front of their home faithful and will want to put in a strong performance for their fans here. Expect to see them attacking the fringes rather than trying to bash their opponents forwards down the middle, as they have a lot of speed to burn out there, and it's where they've been most dangerous. I'm looking forward to a feast of tries from them in this one.
So the selectors have gone with a strong-looking side with some big-name players here.
We have got the teams list Tuesday on this one. So we have got all the players. Obviously, the game itself hasn't updated it with the extra man for the subs. So this is something they still need to put into the game for the 2026 changing of the interchange. But anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, Adam Reynolds is about to kick off, and he's back from his little so-called knee injury. Yeah, well, we all know he's having a little holiday. Let's go. Here we go. Battle of Brisbane. First of 2026.
Gilbert. And he's stopped in that one.
Beautiful.
With a little bullet pass. That's a good ball and all tackle.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Looks and turns the ball inside. The Dolphins throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Katoa.
Great defense there by the Broncos. They're putting the pressure on, and the forward pass is being conceded by the Dolphins. And let's have a scrum.
Moves it on. Mariner.
Dino straight through again. Anderson. Grant Anderson, the new recruit, has scored his first try for the Broncos. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes into the game. And the Broncos have hit the lead of the Battle of Brisbane. Let's have a look at the Essex replay.
Now the chance to add the extras.
Well, Vossy, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
Can't square that
And
one
unfortunately,
well,
he has missed the
offside
goal.
of things to come.
4-0 Brisbane.
Drives this kick off long. Pakes there to field the kick. Look at that pass. Clear through that tackle.
He's proving elusive.
Offloads. Cut out ball. They force him back. Defense comes over the top. That's the first of 6. Rushes into dummy half. Willison.
Well done.
Bit of gusto in the hit-up. He plays the ball on halfway.
The defence is struggling to hold them here.
Finds support. Quick with the pass. Mariner. Gets it away. Good play. Getting it away. They've got the numbers. Wriggles free in the tackle and offloads. Pakes. Able to come up with a hit. Contained by the defence. And the attack just keeps on coming. And is able to come up with a hit. 4 points. Superb try.
Just scored, ladies and gentlemen, out of the dummy half position. Can you believe it? And Walshy with the try, 8-0 Broncos.
Almost as many minutes.
Let's have a look at the assets replay. Goes out of the way, kicks that Dolphin out of the way and says, see you later, suckers.
They'll have the chance for another 2 now. 2 more points.
It's funny what
The
momentum.
Brisbane Broncos 10,
Especially
the
when you've got a
Redcliffe
crowd this
Dolphins
big.
0.
The Broncos lead by 10. Goes deep with a kick-off. That's good positional play to take the kick. Forced backwards. That is special. The one-handed offload. And he's blocked by the defence.
They're getting numbers in, but are struggling to lock the ball up.
Pakes scoops it up and off he goes. Referee shouting hell.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Carrigan. He was just about through. That is tackle number 3. Play the ball now. Turns it inside. Collision there between 2 big men. That's a knock on.
Poor hands, lack of concentration.
Jensen puts him away.
Definitely an opportunity there.
There's a knock on there,
Scrum will
so
generally break the play.
the Broncos with their first mistake. This has been their Achilles heel of the first rounds of the footy season, as you know.
Rounded up by the defence.
Handling errors.
That's the first
Even
tackle.
though they played good in the second half against Melbourne, they really need to
He knocks it on. Grabbed by the defence.
focus on that, to be honest.
Dummy half. They form the scrum. Passes inside. Reynolds. Snappy pass.
Oh, what the hell's he doing?
On. He's just
Oh,
passed
wrong
the friendly
way.
touch.
Press one button accidentally.
Plays the ball. Slips in the short.
Oh, big hit there by
Knocks him off
Carrigan.
his feet.
Beautiful.
Plays it. Lays it off.
Yeah, another one just there. Oh, Jordan Ricky coming in with a fantastic hit there.
Flicks the ball inside.
Oh, I was going to say Reynolds is going to try to try to go for another holiday, run down the field.
Comes up with a play
His
the ball.
hamstrings won't let him do that now. I'm telling you. Every time I see him in the burst, I'm like, oh no, hamstring.
Gets the dummy half. Sends it back inside.
Whoa,
Give it away, son. You've lost the ball.
they really need to sort out this
Furious with himself there, and rightly so.
this problem with the players getting in the way. And they did fix it, and now all of a sudden it's happening
Play the
again.
ball 20 metres away. Consider him shaken and stirred. With a short ball. Gets the ball.
And great
He's
defence
tackled
there by the
and it is up.
Broncos.
Plays it 15 metres out.
Great defence.
Finds support inside. They drive him
Oh,
back.
intercept, ladies and gentlemen.
Dragged out.
And more defence here by the Broncos.
He's shut down there by the defence. Second of 6 tackles there. Passes. Delivering the short ball. One-handed offload.
They're going to go through. Yep, the defence was just absolutely shot there. I don't know why the referee's doing that. It's a try. The referee is absolutely on some sort of blind
It's a try.
fiesta or something. I don't know what's going on there.
He's looking to add the extra.
Needs to definitely go to Specsavers, maybe OPSM. You know,
2 points to the score.
really needs to see
Don't you love a close contest?
CAI
Very
specialists.
entertaining,
I say no more. That's it. 10-6, Brisbane.
Goes long. Tabuai Fido collects it on the full. Can't handle it.
By the Broncos and now has forced a mistake.
That's a long pass. Hard and straight the hitter. Pushed back in the tackle. Not far away and challenging the defence. That's one. Pakes runs from acting half.
Reynolds was in then. Absolutely in.
Plays it just 5 metres from the line. Plays the ball a couple out.
Carrigan, and he's in, and the big Carrigan scored the try. The Broncos 14, Dolphins 6.
Still some work to do with this kick. And that's through.
Always a good way to settle the nerves.
And there's a conversion by Reno. It's 16-6, the Broncos.
Keen chase needed on the long kick-off. Walsh catches it on the full. And met front on by that tackle. You can't win a game losing the ball like that. Front on defence. There's the 0 count. Feeds it on. They're closing the gap. They force him back. Stopped by the defence. Crashes to the ground. Gives it on. Carrigan.
Great pass.
Shovels it on. Shovels it wide. Absolutely hammered. Nice step. He's got momentum. He's almost made his way through.
Takes the tackle. Safe option.
Loops it over the top. Now with a hit up. Locked up on the halfway line.
That's what the coach likes to see. Body on the line stuff.
Man. They kick downfield. Didn't use all 5 tackles there. Nikarima has got the free ball. Captured by the defence. First tackle there. Flicks a short pass. They're in hot pursuit. Halted by the defence.
The safer option taken there.
Knowles. No way through. Schneider brings it up.
Look at him. Down to a jog. Doing it easy.
Held goal by the ref. Probing for holes, but no way through. No chance of an offload in that tackle. May need to kick their way out of trouble. That is a pass, Cameron. With a punt. That's good, getting to the loose ball. With a promising run.
He can run.
They're looking to spoil his party.
He just keeps going and going and going.
4-pointer yet again. Plenty of defenders, but he still gets the try.
The fans rise and celebrate a beautifully orchestrated try.
Emma and scores his second try of the game. And now it is 20, the 6th kick to come.
Very quickly.
Sizes up the conversion attempt.
I think he'll land this one.
Reynolds has had mixed results with a boot. And that's shown by their stats.
And there it is, 22-6. The Broncos over the Dolphins. First half here at Suncorp. Friday night football, the Battle of Brisbane.
Kicks long. Running along. Delivers the wide ball. Stands and passes. Reynolds. Driven back. And offloads the ball. Picked off by the defence.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
The hooter is sounded. Goes downfield before the 5th. Not sure about the logic behind that. That's the first half done and dusted. Okay, Cameron, first half out of the way. What did you think?
The Dolphins will be relieved to hear the halftime whistle here. The opposition were coming wave after wave in that first half. I suspect we'll see much of the same in the second half. It's looking intimidating at this stage.
Intimidating, formidable, put any word on it. It could be a big second half, though, and you'll see it after this break.
Well, 22 points to 6 at half-time. Reece Walsh with 2 tries. Grant Anderson and Patrick Carrigan with the tries for the Brisbane Broncos. Adam Reynolds with the 3 out of the 4 conversions. And Brad Schneider with the try for the Dolphins with Jermaine Osako, a former Bronco, with the conversion there for the Dolphins. Let's go to the second half for this blockbuster Battle of Brisbane, number 1 for 2026. Round 4, the NRL Telstra Premiership. Friday Night Football with the Don.
Ready to go for the second half. Welcome back from half-time, and we're underway. Walsh marks the ball. Pushed back in the tackle. And he's stopped in that one. That's the first of 6. Rushes into dummy half. Carrigan. And almost beats the defence. That's 2. Finds support. A good chase will be rewarded. Breaks the defence. Crowd can't believe it. 0 tackle.
Well done.
Moves it on. Tries a back pass inside. Oh, drop ball. That hurts.
Poor control of the football. Coach won't be
All right, now there's going to be a challenge here by the Dolphins. So let's see, bang.
The ball is knocked forward by the Dolphins.
All right, so no the challenge is unsuccessful.
The ball is knocked on. The challenge is unsuccessful. Player will resume with a scrum.
There we go.
Challenge is unsuccessful. No challenges remain.
Scrum will just hold up play for a short bit. Cut out ball. Reynolds.
Nice pass.
Blows.
Oh, straight through now, ladies and gentlemen, and the Broncos are going to score
Very
again.
simple run to the try line now.
And
Through the pole, Katoni Staggs with a try through the pole.
Staggs got in good position.
Let's have a look at the Essex replay.
For a good piece of work.
One key ingredient
gotta
is being
fix-
able to compete.
They
on
got to
the
fix
offense.
that.
This is not a good example.
There's 2 to be had here with
Oh
this
my
conversion.
God.
Reynolds is a decent
I just
kicker.
knocked myself out.
Successfully converted.
28-6, the Broncos.
Is 2 points. Asako restarts play. Jensen latches onto that kick. Willison, superb tackle. Eventually tackled by the defence.
Takes the safe option.
Play the ball now. Reynolds, Staggs, grabbed by the defence.
The defence tonight has been first class from both sides. Not afraid to put their bodies on the line here.
Ricky, lovely pass. Takes the hit up through the first line of defence. The Broncos throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Plays it, lays it off. Ooh, that hurts. Knock on.
Put that down as an incomplete set.
On-field ruling is the ball is knocked on. The Broncos are challenging.
Checking if the ball is knocked backwards. The ball appears to be knocked backwards. We have a decision. The ball is knocked backwards. The challenge is successful. Player will resume with a restart.
Challenge is successful. 1 challenge remains.
At dummy half, with a little bullet pass. Decides to run it. Breaking his way through the line. Hits it up. Walsh breaks through the line. Name of the game there is to keep it alive. He's passed in the tackle. Forced backwards. And his run has ended. Gets the dummy half. Feeds the short ball. The Broncos unable to break through. Plays the ball with a quick pass. Gives the chip a go. That is a super.
I wanted the bloody field goal.
And back we come to the 20-metre line.
This is the perfect position to start their set. They'll be looking to capitalise from here.
Comes up with a play the ball. Nikarima turns it inside. He's shut down there by the defence.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
They're closing in. They toss him to ground. Second of 6 tackles there. Has a look and flicks it inside. Jensen puts him away.
Beautiful.
That's a clever pass. Ball and all tackle. On tackle number 4. With a short ball. Gets the ball. Held as the call from the referee. 5 tackles. Has a look and passes long. Tries his luck with a kick. Walsh able to take that catch. Evades that tackle.
He's proving elusive.
Bit of gusto in the hit-up. Good play. They grab some decent territory. Keeps testing the defence with a short pass. They force him back. And he'll be forced to play it. And that's the second. Pakes out of acting half. Putting up a chase. Anderson picks a mark and runs straight to it. Wrapped up on the halfway line.
Bang! What a tackle.
Passes inside. And with a step. The Broncos not able to break through the strong defence. 4 tackles completed now. Well, he's produced a grubber kick. Referee calls hell.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Passes. Tosses this one wide. Dragged out.
Absolutely blistering. The pace is so frantic.
Quick with a pass. Driven back. That's a good ball and all tackle. Passes short. Kafusi. Nice defence there.
Red zone. They need to take some big runs and get out of there.
Good pressure from the chasers. Wrapped up. They haven't been able to make much ground here.
This is some impressive defence here. Pinning the opposition inside their 20.
Strikes that one. That's good positional play to take the kick. Past another. Hard to contain. And look at this. Stopped by the defence. He's wound up on this run. That's tackle number 1. Which way did he go? He's beaten 2. 4 points.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. A fantastic dummy half run there by Corey Pakes. And 32-6, the Broncos. They're running away with this one.
What we just saw then was exactly the case. Fantastic try.
He's looking to add the extras.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
Good kick, and they'll get the point.
There it is, 34-6.
Momentum can do in rugby league, especially when you've got a crowd like this urging you on.
There's plenty of depth to that kickoff. Piakura catches it on the full. Gives it on. Driven back in the tackle. Met by a wall of defence. Oh, good ball. Brings it up. Referee shouting hell. There's the second. Tries the inside pass. Absolutely hammered. Good vision. Passes long. Passes long. Reynolds. Piakura. Now with a hit up. That's 3 he's beaten. Do I hear 4? Dumped in the tackle.
Coach will be happy with that chase.
Pakes senses a chance out of acting half. Offloads. Reynolds.
Great pass.
Man. They drive him back. I like that. He's kept it alive. Quick to get to the loose ball. Explodes through the defence. They scramble to get possession. They go for the line here.
They've made a great call.
Adam Reynolds just comes in and doink.
The kick finds the line. Restarting play with a tap. Works it on. Deary me. It's a knock on.
Oh, that was absolutely brutal.
Inside your own half. Huge pressure coming up.
Loops a pass. They're closing the gap. Breaks through the tackle. Oh, Walsh with the break. Looks and turns the ball inside. Good front on defence. Stands and passes. Forced backwards. Picked off by the defence. That's the second. Shovels it on. Reynolds. Looking for the flanks with that pass. With a charge. My word, that's a good tackle.
Absolutely no way through there.
Sends it back inside. Tackling in numbers here.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Tests the defence with a short ball. Looking for space out wide. The hooter has sounded. Took a risk with a pass and it's intercepted. The referee blows full time. It's all over. Well, Cameron, that's a result right out of the blue.
Well, not many would have picked this, especially their demoralised opponents. This has been a solid performance from the underdogs here. Very good in attack, and their defence was equally as good. Their days of being underestimated might just be over.
Look at the fans. Look at the smiles on their faces. They'll be back for the next one, and so will we. See you then.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The final score, 34-6. The Brisbane Broncos over the Redcliffe Dolphins. Too strong, too good. Thanks for watching Rugby League 26. My name is the Aussie Don, the Godfather, and we will see you for more Round 4 action here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment on Saturday. Football. Hooroo.